Hello again. This is Jennifer Wallace, physical therapist and owner at Duchenne Therapy Network. This is the next video in our series of Duchenne education videos brought to you by CureDuchenne and Duchenne Therapy Network. This video is going to deal with power wheelchair issues. And here today I have Kevin Phillips at Xperia Healthcare. Kevin is a seating and mobility specialist and someone that I consult with often to figure out the best configurations and wheelchairs for my patients.
I've been working with clients with Duchenne's for about 20 years in age ranges from 5 or 6 years old all the way up until their 40s. So hopefully by going over a few things on what to look for when you're choosing the right wheelchair for your child or for yourself, you have a few tips on knowing how to go the right direction to get the most out of all the things you want to do and to avoid some pitfalls that are common.
Very important.
The first thing we're going to talk about when it comes to buying a new power wheelchair is what kind of chair you're going to pick out. There's a dizzying array of options for different wheelchairs that are available, so I'm going to help you narrow it down quickly if you're looking for a wheelchair for someone with Duchenne's muscular dystrophy. First of all, you can cut out all of the low-level chairs that only have a captain seat or a fixed position seat. The chairs that are more capable and can handle powered seating are considered a Group 3 or a rehab type of base. This is one example. It's the Permobil C300. Permobil, Quickie, Quantum, and Invicare all have capable power bases that can accommodate powered seating. Most manufacturers have different types of configurations available. This is an example of a front-wheel drive base. The drive wheels, the big wheels, are up here in the front. The casters are in the back. There's pros and cons to each configuration. For a front-wheel drive, it offers great maneuverability. It gets over terrain very well because you've got these large wheels pulling you over obstacles. And if you can see here in the front, there's quite a bit of space for wide footrest placement to give you a lot of room to move your feet around. The cons for a front-wheel drive is that unless they have special electronics, they tend to wander at higher speeds. The other type, which you'll see pictures of here, are a mid-wheel drive where this large wheel is moved towards the center, and then you have smaller casters on the front and the back. The center wheel drives are very maneuverable. They have the smallest overall turn diameter, and they feel very comfortable, very natural, because they turn on a center point that's right where your body is. The cons are they don't tend to get over terrain as well. The smaller casters that have to pivot in the front get hung up on obstacles kind of easily. The other type of base is a rear wheel, where this large wheel is all the way in the back. Those smaller wheels back there are all the way up here in the front. This type of configuration was most common on early power wheelchairs, and there's still a few of them out there. The pros are that they get all around on terrain fairly well. They'll drive at high speeds without the problem of the chair wandering as you're driving. The cons are that the entire length of the chair turns when you make turns, so they're not so good for getting through tight corners, rotating in a small confined space of a minivan, etc. How are you going to pick which bases for you? You really need to try the different configurations if you never have before. Ask your dealer and your therapist to get some samples together so that you can give them a try. See how they feel when you drive them, take them outside, try going over a few of the little places or in and out of places you need to get in, and see how you do. Once you pick a drive configuration, then look at the different manufacturers and see which one really appeals best to you. The next aspect of power wheelchairs we're going to talk about is the powered seating functions and what features and functions you might want to have on your own chair. So let's just talk through a few of the things that a powered seat can do. One of those features is a power adjustable back angle, or power recline. You watch, it's letting me open up my hip to torso angle, which can be useful for a variety of things. One is just to keep range in the hip joints. Another, though, is that as human beings, we place our bodies at different positions to be able to do different things. And if you're not able to, or if you don't have the strength to do that with your own muscles, then you can use these powered seating features to help you do that. Another very important feature is called power tilt, where the entire seat tips back as one unit. This is very effective for independent repositioning. If I've slid out a little bit now, it's much easier to get back into place. It's great for taking the pressure off by going all the way back and transitioning the gravity so that it puts the pressure in different spaces. A third feature that is often overlooked but is critically important is a power leg rest that allows you to move your feet in and out. This is very helpful to be able to put your feet in a position where you can use it to manage your body, to maintain range of joint at your knees. It allows you to bring your feet in closely where you need to maneuver in tight spaces. And the last feature that we have to take a look at on this chair is a power adjustable seat height. This feature, which is available on every manufacturer's chair, brings the seat up high enough so that it can allow eye-to-eye contact for peer group integration, getting up to surfaces such as countertops, desk heights and others for a variety of activities. And one important feature is that it can allow for a downhill transfer in almost all circumstances. I'm up high enough now that a transfer to a chair or bed is going to be downhill. Then I can lower the seat and be able to transfer back downhill into my chair. One power seating feature that is often overlooked and is so beneficial for clients with muscle disease is the ability to stand up in the wheelchair. Permobil is an example of one manufacturer that makes a power standing seat system for their power wheelchair, whereby even a person who can't stand up at all by themselves can stand in their wheelchair. I'm going to show you how that one works. This can be activated by a button on the joystick control or any type of specialty control as well. The seat, if you look down at the end of the seat system, has knee blocks that support the person's lower body, and the upper body can have a chest strap or a bar across the front to provide additional stability. This chair then can go into a full standing position while it maintains your body supported, and it is so useful and beneficial to maintain bone density, to maintain full range of motion in the hips and the knee joints, and just to be able to interact with people and do functions that require to be at a higher level or standing. This particular model, once it's standing, will still drive at a reduced speed to allow you to move around and do things while you're standing.
Thank you for watching. We all hope this video provides you with enough information to make the right choices for your power wheelchair. Stay tuned and please subscribe to this channel to get notifications when future videos are available. And as always, we welcome questions and comments. The information is provided above.